Absolutely. And then go into the stadium and spend another $40, $50
Yes.
on 2 beers.
Yes.
And God forbid if I want a pretzel and
Yes.
cheese.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Welcome back, Shakers.
Welcome back. Hand clap. Hand clap. I haven't done that one in a while.
Sick. I'm getting pretty good at it, though.
Yeah, see?
Thank you. Thank you.
You've been practicing low-key.
Yeah,
okay?
I do it in my bedroom
Okay. Weirdo.
by myself. Can we first talk about the fact that February is almost over? I'm so flustered.
Wait, I was,
January was 4 months long.
I literally had
and
this,
February is like 2 weeks.
no, I have this exact text right now on my phone from earlier, and it was literally like, why was January 4 months long and February is almost over now all of a sudden?
I am doing things every day and doing March, and I'm like,
No, I'm so flustered. January was so long, it literally would never end.
right.
And I was like, can this shit
I was
end?
begging for it to end.
No, I needed it
but
to
now I'm
end.
like, whoa.
Yeah, no,
I don't
are
want it
we-
to be March.
No,
Ugh.
because then it's April, then it's June, then it's
And
summer
then,
all of a
and then
sudden.
oh my God.
And guess who the hell hasn't worked out? I said the fly. So, like, they're always like, summer bodies are made in the winter or whatever. I'm like, shut your ass up. That's not what happens. I'm
Oh.
eating cheese and, like, lots of pasta because
just cheese.
it's
Well, and it won't
stormy
stop
out.
raining.
Yeah, and that's supposed to motivate me?
We're gonna announce something right now.
Oh.
We're going for it.
Okay.
Because speaking of March,
Speaking of March.
one reason why March is gonna be lit,
Yeah,
Shaking Up the Game is hosting another party.
we sure are because we just don't stop.
No,
We love to party.
we love
Party
to host. We love
girls.
to host parties. We love
Baby
to talk.
girl.
Oh.
Baby girl.
Mm,
We love to party.
Specifically, Shaking Up the Game is hosting sports trivia midday
Woo!
brunch at Dino's Pub in Renton, Washington on Saturday, March 15th.
Yeah, so mark it in your calendars.
Mark it now.
Yeah, it's also kind of like a official little 2025 Mariners season kickoff.
Yep.
Because you know we're gonna go to the World Series.
World Series champions.
We're starting the delusions all
Mhm.
over again.
Mhm.
That's just the fun of it.
Yeah.
So first round, we're thinking Seattle sports
Uh-huh.
as a whole. Second round, all things Mariners, and then the third round, Jock Jams.
Jock Jams. I used to have a Jock Jam CD. Did you have that?
No,
Oh my
I
God.
wasn't a jock.
Oh.
I was a
That's-
ballerina.
That's right. I bet my parents still have it, to be honest. It was fire.
Well,
But
we should
I'll go
probably say
back
that.
and incorporate those songs on the third round of trivia.
Yes. What was your walk-up song again in college?
Oh, I had 4 different ones.
Okay, well, what was like the number one?
Oh, my mama. I look fly, yeah. I look good. Touch my swag. Wish you could. That was great.
Okay, that's a vibe
Um,
setter.
Oh, that was vibe. That was freshman year, too. I was feeling bold.
They're like, who is this
No,
piece
literally
of fresh meat?
the seniors on my team were like so boring, respectfully. And then they were like, but then my
What were
couple,
they listening to?
the
Like,
couple other friends.
How to Save a Life by The Fray as they
No.
walk up?
No.
So
Let me tell you
emotional.
right now, I judge my teammates so effing hard when they have like, I don't know. First of all, country,
Oh, no,
or
no.
second of all, like, I don't know, Jason Derulo or like something like that. And I was like, stop it. What
No,
is
yeah,
this?
you gotta have like you're setting the tone when you go up to the plate to like, hopefully, potentially
I'm hitting
hit
a home run.
bomb.
No, like, what do you mean?
Yeah, no like little summertime.
No, the majority of girls on my team had little summery sunshine,
some little Taylor
dinky,
Swift going on.
dinky Taylor Swifty vibes. And I look good freshman year. I said, what's good?
Yeah, no,
me.
I'm with that.
Yeah. And then I think I did like 7-Eleven Beyonce where you like smack it in the
Okay,
air.
yeah, that's
You
fun.
know, that was fun. And then, I don't remember. I think I Look Good twice, but then senior year I had Diamonds Dancing Future.
Oh, okay.
Diamond, summer
Yeah.
dancing. Yeah. Really hard to pick a walk-up song that gets you hyped.
I would be so stressed.
And the actual seconds while also having no swear words.
Oh, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah, because like many songs, it would have just been like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I don't even know what I would do. That
Yeah.
stresses me out to even think about that.
Okay, well, we'll do like a little post and I'll make you decide.
Okay, what my walk-up song would
Yeah.
be? I mean, it'd obviously be Fire.
Okay, well, let's do a walk-up song for the Shaking Up the Game party, March
Probably
15th.
Lil Wayne.
Fun.
Although, really hard to not incorporate some cuss
That's
words
what I'm
with that
saying.
guy.
I went to a private school and our field was public property in Capitol Hill. They were like, no swearing. And I was like, there's homeless people walking onto the field. I don't
Yeah.
think they care if...
No.
No, we would legitimately have homeless people walk onto the field during practice.
Oh.
And
were
just like
they,
be standing in
like-
the outfield. We're like, you want a shag?
no, they're like, I got it. Top five.
Oh, we're about to do BP. We could use some extra hands.
No, but actually, though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least they're getting their workout in, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, we're getting hyped for Mariners season, so catch us at Dino's.
Hell yeah.
If you're not there, like,
Well, if you don't know by now, it's our stomping ground.
that's it. It'll be so much fun. A brunch. We love a day drink.
Love brunch, love a day drink,
And
love
it
sports.
is your holiday. We're celebrating your holiday
Yeah,
because that's St. Patrick's Day weekend.
I know. I'm a little leprechaun.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand the
So
hate
maybe
that I'm
like
getting
wear
for
your
this.
green. I don't know.
Yeah, it's also shaking up the game color.
Yeah.
Other than the blue, but I'm hyped. It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
me too.
It'll be fun, and we'll see who knows their shit
Yeah.
more than us.
There'll be prizes, photo ops,
yeah.
other fun things. March
Yeah.
15th.
March 15th, Saturday. Mark it on your calendar.
Boom.
Bang.
So for this
Bang!
this week's episode, we're gonna run through some hot takes because we're bringing them back. Like
Hell yeah.
I miss a hot take.
Me too. Well, we got so many.
The hottest of takes.
Yeah.
We're gonna recap NHL
Mm-hmm.
because we love sticks and pucks
We sure do.
and ice.
And fights.
And
Ready to make that clear?
NBA season's back in full effect.
Hell yeah.
Some
Bang! Sorry, can you tell?
some Mariners updates. Well,
Yeah?
MLB updates actually,
Yeah.
and then updates on your 2025 World Series champions.
Yes, yes. Spring training's off to a great start, I will add.
It's so crazy.
That's so
And a little look into upcoming March Madness,
Yeah.
which
oh
you
my
know,
God.
since March is around the corner, March Madness
I'm
is
getting
almost there.
stressed out.
This will be our first March Madness since we started the podcast in May.
Well, since our fantasy football league, neither of us did too hot with
Horrible.
that. Maybe we'll do better with the bracket. I
Yeah.
actually won my. No, we did it last year because I remember saying, "Oh no, we didn't." Well, I did one last year. It was the first time I won.
Okay,
bracket.
go off.
Yeah,
I gotta check on my fantasy basketball team because I'm still getting updates for that team.
dude. You have a fire lineup, like.
Dude, like, is there fantasy baseball? Because can you imagine 162 games?
Oh hell no.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm gonna manage my lineup for.
That's every day. That's like you wake up in the morning, you have your coffee, and
I-
you set up your lineup.
I brush my teeth and I set my lineup.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Okay, hot takes.
Hot takes.
I'm feeling hot, hot, hot.
Seattle on top.
Mm, mm, mm,
Let me say that again.
Oh.
Seattle on top.
mm, mm, mm.
Apparently, we're big UFC town
No,
now.
we love to fight.
like,
We love a fight.
yeah, we sure do.
Well, we're really sorry, first of all, that we didn't update you guys on the UFC fight that was being held at
Well, I'm
Climate
gonna be
Pledge.
completely honest. I didn't have a damn clue.
Slipped my mind. Someone
So-
forgot to send us that post.
No, totally. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Mm.
I'm just not a UFC. What's the other one?
Boxing?
Boxing. That's just not my vibe.
No, I totally get it. It's not necessarily my vibe either, but I
Yeah.
recognize that people love the UFC.
Clearly in Seattle because we broke a record.
Mm-hmm.
3.84 million in revenue.
Insane.
Give
Sold
us
out.
a basketball team.
Sold out Climate Pledge. There's like 18,000 people there. Like,
If we're selling out for UFC, what we could do with a basketball team? We could solve all the world's problems in just this
there'd be
little
so
city.
much peace in Seattle.
No, like the roads would be fixed because all that money could go to that. You know, like we could just solve the city's
There'd be no
problems.
crime.
There would be no homeless.
And no crime at
No.
all. There would be no fights.
It would be like literally this like beautiful heavenly city.
And you don't want us to go there, Mayor.
No,
Mayor.
no, you don't,
of
Mayor.
Seattle, but for the Seattle city mayor to, in his press conference, allude to the fact that we were getting the team back, bring out a basketball, and totally be joking
Oh my god, we have to talk about that.
That's so rude.
That was so
Why did he do that?
out of touch, for one.
Literally, people are, like, in all jokes aside, are, like, begging for the team to come back. And you, like, go out there like you're making an announcement that it's finalized, and
It's
you were
not funny.
totally playing. That is so crazy.
Yeah, so if no one saw the video, the mayor literally was doing, I don't know, some town hall meeting. Actually, I have no idea what he was doing a press conference for. But he was up at the podium, and he goes, so I have an announcement. It's been finalized, or whatever he said. And then slowly pulls out a basketball. And you can hear the crowd literally going, like, gasping and, like getting all excited. And he goes, no, I'm just kidding. No, oh my God, I'm getting mad just talking about it all over again.
No, I'm not going to say what I want to say because...
We are a hurt city that is so desperate for basketball that we sell out anytime that 2 other teams from different cities come.
Right.
We have no stakes in, like, the Utah Jazz and the LA Clippers.
No,
or whenever
we'll go to a game.
those teams, but we sell out.
We're
like,
driving to Portland to watch basketball.
yes, like,
Portland.
don't joke about that. That shit ain't funny. Give us our damn
No.
team.
No, that's so out of touch. Anyways,
Yeah.
big UFC stands over here in Seattle because we popped off.
Yeah, we'll take what we can get in Climate Pledge,
I
I
hope
guess.
y'all had fun because Ari and I, obviously no one told us or invited us because we weren't there.
I did,
So
like,
that's-
see it on TV Saturday night. It was on the TV,
Oh,
and
okay.
it, like, looked legit.
Yeah, I think
Like,
I
it
will
looks like
say, like,
Vegas.
I like the boxing more than
Yeah.
UFC because the UFC is just a little, like...
Well, they're just, like, fucked up the whole time.
No, it's, like, a little animalistic.
No,
like,
yes.
I'm like, what are we...
I just know I'm watching the whole time, like,
Do we,
like,
like,
you can see the grimace in my face, and I'm like, oh,
Like,
God.
don't get me wrong, I enjoy Creed. I will watch it
Well,
for a lot of reasons.
yeah,
But-
one being Michael B. Jordan, but yeah.
1 through 50 being
No.
Michael B. Jordan.
All 50 reasons lie on one man's shoulders. No, but literally, it's so aggressive to me, and I'm like, when they just, like, fuck up their whole, like, eyebrow and,
Oh, it's
like,
gone.
nose, and there's a gash in their head, they're just dripping
Yeah, it's not
blood,
my
and,
style.
and then they're like, round 2. I'm like, what?
And I could never date anyone that does that.
It's not attractive
No,
to
it's an
me.
ick. But love it. Bring more events to Seattle. Pop
Put
off.
us on the map. Put us on the map.
Put us on the map. Second hot take of the week. We've been neglecting to talk anything NFL, and we will keep it that way, but we have to give the update that the infamous Tush push.
Yeah, I guess if you can't beat them, don't join them.
Ban 'em?
Just, yeah.
So
Submit a
a
proposal.
NFL team has officially proposed, or there's been a proposal submitted to the NFL to ban the Tush push, which is a play that the Philadelphia Eagles notoriously run. Don't get me wrong, every team could run it.
Yeah.
They just don't.
yeah.
But the Philadelphia Eagles have been wildly successful at the play.
I mean, well, it was the Green Bay Packers that submitted this proposal. I will be the
that's-
whistleblower.
That's giving bitter.
Yeah, it's giving super bitter. Also, Bill's head coach is agreeing with
Yep.
the ban and saying it's due to safety concerns. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I've not once seen an injury due to the tush push,
Right.
first of all. The interesting thing about this whole story to me is that it did used to be banned. Like, it used to not be allowed. And then I think they took that away in, like, 2004 or 2008 or something. And I think one of the reasons is that it's just hard for the refs to even see what the hell's
Right.
going on
Right.
in there. I mean, as we've seen from multiple Chiefs games, the refs are blind, can't
Right.
see what's going on in the line of scrimmage. So to me, it's just like, I don't know, then get better and figure out how to defeat it.
Yeah,
Like,
I could see that. Like, I'm like, why is one team successful but no one else can be successful doing it? Like, that's a little weird to me. I will
Yeah.
say it does seem like a dangerous play, but
Yeah.
like, I've never, to your point, like, they've never like stopped the play
No.
during the tush push, but like maybe there's injuries coming from it that we don't see.
right.
I don't know. Like, maybe I'll have to listen to New Heights and like get Jason Kelsey's take on it.
yeah. Oh, honestly, actually, yeah.
Because I'm sure they've talked about it.
I mean, it's just a personnel thing. It's like you could go to the draft and find yourself an insane linemen and center and all that.
Well, it's
where-
interesting though because the Eagles have had Jason Kelsey forever running that play.
Yeah.
And then this year they had a new center after he retired and it still works.
Still works.
So like
I'm just wondering why no other team can do it.
Since 2022, the Eagles' conversion rate on 3rd and 1 plays using the tush push was 88%.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed first down every time. And
I would love to have a guaranteed first down play on 3rd and 1.
oh my God. Could you imagine?
I just think it's a slippery slope. Like, if we're banning, like, a play like that, then it's like, what's next?
Well, that's my thing, too. And I'm kind of just like, I mean, yeah, it's annoying that it's, like, a guaranteed first down every time. But it's, like, just because one team's doing it and continuously winning with it, then we're going to ban it? Like, that just seems kind of corny. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Don't.
Like, get better.
NFL, don't do it.
Get better. And we're bitter Seahawks fans. Like,
yeah.
But, like, get better.
Boring. Third hot take of the week. News today that Phoenix Mercury USA Olympian Diana Taurasi announced her retirement after 20 years
Yeah.
in the WNBA.
Pretty insane.
GOAT.
Yeah.
Like when you're talking Michael Jordan, LeBron James, you're talking Diana Taurasi.
Yeah. Her accomplishments are insane. And I think it's definitely her time.
As soon as, like, her and Sue Bird were notoriously kind of, like, in that same age, and then Sue Bird retired, they thought she would go out at the same time, and Diana Taurasi lasted, like, what, 1 or 2 years longer?
2 more years,
And
or 1 or 2, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, go live your life, girlie.
No, I
20 years is
know.
enough. She was first overall pick in 2004.
Pretty insane.
1 Rookie of the Year that year. 3-time WNBA champion. 6-time Olympian, most gold medals out of any women's basketball player ever. Savage. All-time scoring leader, period.
LeBron James who?
6 Olympics when they're that spread apart. I'm, like, doing the math. I'm like,
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Like,
The math doesn't math in, like, in a good way.
you could kind of tell this last Olympics that she spent more time on the bench than ever before. And, like, she's just, it's her time.
Yeah. I think... And that's when we respect when players realize that their time is over and let's hang up the cleats and go out on a beautiful note.
Yes, and we're out and we won a gold. And literally, Tom Brady. And we don't need to, like, pick them back up. Like,
No.
The shoes are in the closet. Like, we're done.
Yeah.
Spent her
Congrats
whole
to
year
her.
in Phoenix.
Yeah, which no one knows by now. We're a little biased.
Biased.
We're Phoenix Suns and...
The Mercury. She said, I am not playing a game for the Mercury without big old Brittany Griner. She said, if she's out,
I'm out.
We start the most insane, like, that's, like, totally not the case.
No, yeah, but it is to us.
Okay, fine.
We just made it up.
Whoops.
What did we say?
News of the day. That's crazy for WNBA. There's a lot of teams that are like, finally.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, finally. And then the other broads that just got traded, though, to the Mercury are like,
dog.
Oh, okay.
You gotta wait just one more year.
That's
you can
like-
let us know.
That's getting traded to the Lakers to play LeBron, and then LeBron's like,
I'm done.
I'm done. And you're
Okay,
like, well, I
sick.
don't want to be. They're like, but you have Bronny Jr.
That's like, well, you have LeBron at home. Like, no.
Sure, Diana had to tell people that already, though.
I'm sure.
Had
Yeah,
to
that was
happen.
big news. I was like
Okay.
shocked, but like wasn't.
I know. It was obviously coming because
Yeah.
like the graphics were ready today.
No.
Every outlet.
Dude, I always wonder that because
She's given people warnings because literally every platform, ESPN, WNBA, the team, like everyone had the graphics. Like,
yeah.
prepared.
No, literally. I wonder if like that's like something that like as social media teams like do for certain teams, like
Or have it ready.
yeah, like if they're
Probably.
like they work on that stuff, like
Especially in the off seasons.
yeah, that's what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like and have all that stuff prepared, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's like if it happens, they're ready. If not, like they just kind of keep it in the
Wouldn't
bank.
that be your
and-
dream?
Yeah, it would.
I remember
It'd be
the
super fun.
girl, I still follow her on Instagram. Shout out if you listen. Just kidding. That did social media for the Suns when we were there. Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't do it anymore for them, but I
Yeah.
remember being like,
That would be really fun.
Sick. Yeah.
I see, like, sometimes the marketing team, like, on TikTok and stuff, like, doing the fun shit. I'm like, okay, literally your job is to go around practices with a mini mic and ask some dumb
Yes.
questions. Like, okay, how fun is
Love
that?
that. Love that.
Yeah, but the graphics, too, I love them. It would be fun.
Okay, let's get into a little ice hockey, baby.
Yeah, baby.
We have to recap because last week we were so
ice,
heavy on Fire Song. On the Four Nations Face-Off tournament, we did a public service announcement begging y'all to watch the championship game.
I was a little disappointed.
Ari's disappointed because there was no fights.
No. How do you come out swinging on the first game, set the tone,
Setting
and
a
get
message.
everyone watching? Like, everyone was dialed in.
Right.
And
Still,
then not a single, not even a little slap.
no. I think they were thinking, like, you know, we're getting closer to having a return to actual season and, like, you know.
Oh, pussies. I'm kidding.
But in actual hockey sense, great game.
Great game.
It wasn't, like, low scoring, though.
No.
So Canada beat USA. Oh, Canada.
Honestly, they deserve it.
I will also say both jerseys, fire.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Fire.
were.
Both teams.
I, like, love the Canadian.
I love
like
the
red and
little-
white with the leaf. It's so
the leaf.
simple, and I
don't
big
like
fan.
our, like, stripes and stars.
No.
and-
I don't need all that.
And then every
business.
state has their own thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
Canada, let's just stick a red maple leaf
literally.
right there and
You know where the fuck I'm from.
drink some syrup and just call her dead.
Exactly. We got free healthcare, and you don't, motherfuckers. That's
She
that
said what she
leaf.
said. The championship game was the most watched NHL game in 30 years
Insane.
with 9.3 million viewers.
Damn.
And this was their all-star break.
Is that because we told you guys all to watch it?
That's probably where 9 million came from. I don't know where the other 0.3 came from. But to your point, fought a lot,
Yeah.
got people watching. Still, at the end of the day, all-star break, you're watching the best of the best play for these 4 respective countries.
Uh-huh.
Insane that these
It's-
players are
yeah.
choosing to take their break, play at the level that they were playing,
And, like,
is like,
actually play.
and have like pride in it.
Yes.
Insane. I mean, the tournament would have been different if Russia was allowed to play, but they
Now that would have had the people tuned in.
no, people would have been
9.3?
tuned in if Russia, because let me tell you, Russia plays hockey.
Yeah, like, I don't doubt that one bit.
No. If you haven't seen the movie Miracle, tune in. But, you
Fun
know, with
facts.
the current state of the world, that's not allowed.
No.
So, 4 countries, and they're not one of them.
Yeah, no. I mean, I would be scared for a
No,
hockey
like-
fight against Russia.
Same.
It's not really on my bingo card, and I don't want it
Yeah,
to be on
no.
it. All of a sudden, seems like more than a hockey game. I'm checking your pads. What's in there? That ain't no brass
No.
knuckles. What is that?
No,
Look.
it might have got like a little too like heavy. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like we're like love the like intensity
And,
of
like,
it, but then that would have been like
Well, like, also, are you
this is like
sitting in
this is like war.
Are you sitting in the stands with, like,
Oh my
like,
god!
you know, like, U.S. and Canadians are, like, in this arena together? Like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah,
hello?
USA fans are like, hey, like kind of want to be
Hello.
you, like you know. it's like,
I'm not saying anything. Go team.
You are so right. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
scared.
All is fair and sticks and pucks.
Yeah.
Okay, but overall, NHL killed the break. This
Totally.
tournament wildly successful.
Yeah.
Nothing but rave reviews,
Mhm.
other than no fights.
Yeah, that's my only complaint.
ESPN hockey analyst
Mm-hmm.
PK Subban. Sorry if we're saying your name wrong. We'll give you a shout out. We'll put a little clip.
Subban.
Let's do a little clip of him
Okay.
since you're good at that.
Okay.
Was an NHL player for like
Mhm.
13 years or
Mhm.
something. So analyst that I like trust.
Mhm.
He basically dropped the mic, no pun intended, with the podcast, but on why the NHL is successful with what they do and
Yeah.
why the NBA is not.
Yes, he said it so perfectly. I just heard it on the TV as I'm like working throughout my
Mhm.
house, and I like literally put my shit down and like was watching the TV because I was like, holy shit, he's like saying it so perfectly.
Articulated it better than you and I did, but essentially
Totally.
said the same
I was like,
thing.
That's what we were. That's what we was going
but
at.
he was like gorgeous with it. It was like a poem.
No, it was like very beautifully spoken.
Right. I was like, that's what we were. That was right there on the
That's-
tip of my tongue.
That's what we were going
PK.
for. That's basically what we was saying. Just you've obviously been doing this a lot longer than we have.
Right.
Basically though, saying that the stake that like hockey has as a player versus other sports, like with hockey, it's like you can't just like dick around on the ice.
Go through the motions.
And go through the motions.
Mhm.
Like you have to actually play. Unlike some other sports where it's like
Maybe you're
and-
like 100% on offense and then you don't run back to be on defense to like get the rebound.
yeah,
Like that's not
or you're
happening.
you're
in
good in the
hockey.
paint, but you're not a good perimeter player. But it's like in hockey, it's like you got to be fire
Yes.
on both.
All 5 guys, 6 with the goalie on each team are like grinding.
Yeah, and honestly, like when I watch hockey, every time I'm amazed at just first of all their stamina.
Right.
B, they're on fucking ice skates.
Yep.
Like, are we forgetting that? These
Yeah.
are grown men on ice skates, okay?
Yeah.
I could never, first of all. And then just to be so, like, aggressive
Right.
and...
Balls to the wall.
Yeah, for the whole entire game is so impressive.
Balls to the boards. Quote that.
Balls to the boards.
They're balls to the boards
the whole time. Like, it's so
Pucks to the
impressive. It's so impressive.
No, it's insane.
And then they throw in a fight in there, too. Like, you still have energy to
Well,
fight.
Exactly. And PK's whole point was, as a fan, when you go to a game, that's the energy that you're gonna get.
Totally.
They're not going there for like one star player. Granted,
Yep.
there are star players, but he even made the point that USA's star defensive player was hurt and
Yeah.
was out, but that's not deterring people.
We
Versus
still
like if you're in the
watched.
NBA and LeBron's not playing, you're most likely not going to that game.
Exactly.
I mean, granted, now Luka, but
yeah.
no. Pre that,
Yeah.
and like every other team, like that was the case. Like
Well,
we
it's like-
notoriously talk about when Kobe played, and Kobe would never sit out for any injury or whatever because he was like, those fans bought tickets to see me. And
You would
it's
see him
my
on...
responsibility
Yeah.
to play because
That's
that
his
is
job.
what they're.
That's his job.
It's quite literally my job.
It's their job. Like, you're getting paid to do that. It's your job. That's what you
That's why-
signed up for.
Facts.
And you would see Kobe on the bench or whatever, taking a break, whatever, or even before or after the game, and he would be like
Iced
taped
up.
up, both
Mhm.
knees. Like he looks like the Michelin Man with all these like bandages down his
Yep.
legs, but it's like he's still playing because he knows that that's what the fans came to see, and he's gonna deliver that. And I think that he would be very disappointed in a lot of players nowadays. It's just the
culture.
the culture of it, where it's like
right. And that's basically these points that the analysts are making after the success of the NHL
Yeah.
was like, this wasn't a problem when Michael Jordan was around. This wasn't a problem when Kobe was around.
Mhm.
Like, these leaders in the NHL create that. Like,
Yeah.
the players in the NHL bought into the tournament,
exactly.
which made the tournament successful. That was not the league telling
No.
them that they had to do this.
No incentives.
And there's no
and-
incentives.
yeah.
There's not like, oh my God, do you guys get to play in the play-in tournament and you get an extra $50,000. Like, this
Yeah.
was, the players bought the fucking,
Yes.
and they played because they are prideful and wanted
Yeah.
to put on that during their break.
I think it was insane what just those couple of games did for the sport as a
Facts.
whole. Like, I know myself included, like, I'm even more inclined to watch hockey now
Right.
after seeing that because I think I do now have so much more respect for hockey players because it's like,
Facts.
you don't dick around. You play the
Right.
damn game.
Right.
And you know that, like, that's what you're getting paid to do. That's your passion. You're lucky to be able to do that for a living. And that's what fans want to see, and that's what they get. No
Mhm.
questions asked.
Facts. The point was asked of NBA players, what are you playing for? What are you playing for?
Crickets.
Because you get all the money, but like
so much
there
fucking
has
money.
to be some pride, and you will get that in hockey. So I'll be
Yes.
interested to see what that does for viewership for the second half of the season.
me too.
Because that was their halfway point.
Yeah.
Also, one thing that never gets talked about enough, but pregame fits are always a thing in every other sport besides hockey. But I don't know if you've noticed, but hockey players always wear suits.
Yes.
And-
Only the own coaches too, like basketball coaches. Remember they used to
Yes.
be in suits. They don't. The coaches, basketball coaches, aren't even required to wear suits anymore.
l-
Hockey still wears their suits.
Hockey is like so on point with this, and
I
it's
love
so
it.
cute. Like it's not like the
Well, I think it's funny because it's almost like. I don't know though. I can't think of the right word, but it's just like kind of funny because it's like they're all suited and booted, and dressed up, looking
Yeah.
nice, walking, and they
Yeah.
go on the ice and they just fuck each other up.
yeah.
Knock teeth
Well,
out. They got
right.
bloody toes. You know, all this nasty shit, and then they walk on out in their
And they
suits.
put their suit on. You know what's so crazy is like that's what I love though, because if you think about it at its like core and like talking about culture and things like this,
Yeah.
like we're so interested in like what crazy outfit like Joe Burrow's coming to the stadium in.
And that should be
SGA,
clowny now.
And like, oh my God, don't even get me started on
So-
Kyle Kuzma and his like sleeping bags. But
I know.
like,
Just because you have money doesn't mean you
but
should
this
wear
is
it.
what I mean. Like the NHL players are coming in a suit. There's
Yeah.
no distractions.
No.
They're there to do their job.
Yep.
And go home. Like it's so crazy because that has been with hockey forever. When my brother
Yep.
played hockey, like
Yeah.
15, 16,
Yeah.
17, they were wearing suits.
Yeah.
That is what you do. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't
That's-
matter what level, they wear suits.
And I love it.
You're professional, you leave professionally.
Yeah.
It's crazy and it never gets talked about.
No, and I love that they've like stayed true to that because basketball used to be like that and now they don't.
I know.
And I'm like, no. Let's go back to the coaches having to wear suits.
It's amazing.
Maybe you guys will act a little more serious.
So,
I don't know.
Let's make things I think we just need to make sports a little more serious.
I do too because I think that the thing that gets me every single time when talking about the NBA culture and the NFL culture is the amount of money
Mhm.
that these players get.
Mhm.
And it's half of it, it's like a third of it is playing the sport, a third of it is what you do off the field with
Right.
your charity and all that stuff, and then the other third is your lifestyle and fashion, all that. It's like
Mhm.
let's at least get to 90% game and
Yeah.
10% bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It
I
would be a
just-
nice change for things because it's
Yeah.
getting like a little out of control.
no, it is. It's just like it's almost like these players are just more like it's all about their personality now, and like
It
they're
is.
like a celebrity rather than like a
is.
legit.
I mean, and
athlete.
if we really dissect it, that's what's going to happen. It's starting in NIL
Mhm.
now in every
It-
other sport. So that whole what's the word that they get paid off of? Your image.
Yeah.
A player's
Likeness
likeness,
and
and
image,
their image, that is what it's about. It's not about the
Exactly.
sport, it's not about your team. It is about your individual likeness.
Exactly.
And it's insane. NHL season started back up, as we know. We'll
How
highlight
are
the
our,
number one. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to let them know. But top NHL team, Winnipeg Jets, just won their 10th game in a row.
Yeah, they're on one.
They're from Canada, so it makes sense. 'cause
That
the
was
best-
another thing too when Canada won. I was like, y'all should win.
No, we should win.
Like, y'all should win because
Pretty
you
cool though,
are the
Ari,
hockey.
because your brother Connor David scored the winning goal, who we talked about last year because Stanley Cup. He plays in Edmonton, so
yeah,
worked out for him.
yeah,
Um,
really good. Hopefully, we get some of that check.
They've won 10 straight games, so Winnipeg Jets are who to watch out for. A little update on our Seattle Kraken, because, we have a hockey team now. We're 13th in the Western Conference out of 16, I think. And
So not last.
7th out of 8th in our Pacific Division.
Still not last.
Yeah. So, there's an Eastern and Western Conference, and then there's 2 divisions in each conference.
Got it.
So we're second to last in our division.
Okay.
We're 25 and 30. 25 wins, 30 losses.
Okay.
Not
sick.
horrible. The first place teams are 35 and 19. So it's not the gap isn't
Yeah, that's interesting.
we haven't lost 40 more games than everyone. But maybe that
But we might
break
as well.
is what the people needed.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, so
Maybe next year.
shifting gears because MLB started up. Spring training
Yeah.
is on and pumping.
Yeah. I love that the MLB does spring training.
Spring training is the best thing, and I don't even want to talk about it because I'm
I know.
pissed off.
We get upset. We're not
We're
there.
gonna I'm going to mark this right now that next year we're going
We'll go
and we're
next
going to
year.
tape an episode from spring training.
Oh my God, yes. Preferably on the mound.
Yeah. No, like, I'm playing third base. I don't know what you guys are going to be doing, but I will be there.
Oh, I could be on first. You could be on third.
Oh, dude, it'd be lethal. You got to get your windmill going. But if you're on first, you just have to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh,
you're
I
just
don't-
pointing at second.
No.
Third is stressful.
I kind of want to be on third.
Because you're telling
Acta.
runners to go home or not.
Yeah, that's ACTA.
Yeah, and then you got to
Mariners.
go all the way down the line and be like, stop.
Yeah, it's so fun. And then when they go to home and they fuck up, you're like, I didn't tell them to go. No, I saw the whole ass windmill, bro. I saw you going.
Ma'am, you tore your rotator cuff because you were hacking them in so hard.
Literally, I heard you yelling, go.
I can't even imagine Ari being a third base coach. I would send me. So funny. Okay, biggest news in the MLB this week. The Yankees,
Oh, yeah.
the New York Yankees. Talk about history and
No,
culture.
I was
Out the
literally
door.
thinking this when we were talking about the suits for
Oh my
hockey,
god.
how it's always been a thing.
No one cares.
So
The New York Yankees ended their beard ban.
insane. Weren't we just talking about this like
Yeah.
a couple months ago too?
So after 49 years, the Yankees managing general partner ended the ban. We've talked about it before, but if you guys didn't know, players for the New York Yankees have to groom their face, and they can't have facial hair. They can't have like long hair. So if you see players get traded to the Yankees, they then cut their hair, have
Lose
no
about
facial.
10 years in age.
Yeah, and like all their swag.
Literally.
And that's just been like a weird rule that
Yeah.
the Yankees have always had.
That is your classic American baseball that has stuck around for 50 years. Like
Right.
that is your
Right.
traditional, I'm watching shit on black and white TV
No, it's
baseball.
exactly like
the Yankees organization. Like
No.
it's a little bit of an eye roll, but it's also like
No,
I
no.
do like the tradition.
exactly.
Though.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm all for like wearing the suits and like history.
Yes.
Do I think the rule is kind of controversial?
Yeah.
Because
A
it
little
just
bit.
like brings us back like 50 years ago.
50.
50 years ago, they were pretty segregating players.
Did you know who have a say in this?
Yeah, like
I
So-
won't name names, but
so I feel a little weird being like, how dare you take that rule away? Because I'm like, okay, we got to like get with the times like on
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
that stuff. Like,
well, I've heard like
baseball 50 years ago scares me.
no
So I don't really think we need
Life?
to talk about
life.
what.
We wouldn't be sitting here talking about sports right now.
That's what I do think it feels weird as like Yankees.
little contradictory.
Yeah, Yankees management decided this rule 50 years ago when times were very different.
Very, 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 different.
Very different and very controversial. And then so to keep a rule, I'm kind of like, yeah, let's,
Yeah, it's probably time.
yeah.
And it's interesting because I have heard that some players have actually like taken that into consideration when looking at teams.
Why would you not?
Which it's like, I mean, if you're like, what's that guy who plays for the Phillies with the long hair? It just disgusts me, I will say.
Oh, it's all gross.
You know what I'm talking about?
I mean,
The long hair.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I always think of Noah Syndergaard, but
there's
that's
no,
fine.
there's no shot he would go to the Yankees.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like, he's a great player.
Right.
Like, so do we think Aaron Judge, like, odds he can grow a beard even?
Oh, I hope. There's a lot of
I think he
players
would
where
look weird.
now I need to look at their roster and be like, who would look good with facial hair?
I know, and I hope that they all just grow everything the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
hella mustaches.
No
beards.
shave 2025
The
season.
whole season, like, we're the Yankees, baby. The hairy Yankees.
We changing the culture, baby.
The hairy Yankees.
The hairy Yankees is insane.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see how
Oh,
this
good for
season
them.
goes.
Good for them.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
so jealous they have pinstripes.
No, don't even get me started.
The
I
Mets,
begged
the
for
Phillies,
pinstripes my
the-
whole college
Oh.
career, and then I graduated, and now these bitches wear pinstripes.
Dude, I'm pissed for you. The pinstripes are just so...
Shout out though, because
Fire.
they just absolutely destroyed their tournament. They beat Oregon State. They beat some other top teams. So
Let's go,
Seattle
Red
U
Hawks!
on the map, baby.
Woo! Let's go Red Hawks.
I'm gonna take Ari to a game this year.
Okay.
That'll be fun. Also in baseball news, ESPN and
Yeah.
MLB have officially decided to part ways after their 2025 contract.
Here we go with a whole nother streaming
Yeah.
situation.
So basically, what we will say is, though, the last few years of the contract has been significantly less than it was previously. So, like,
oh
ESPN,
yeah, we get like a 10-minute segment of baseball.
yeah, like
on ESPN.
ESPN only owns like or aired like 30 games.
Yeah.
Now, or they,
Yeah.
and like a lot of those include Sunday Night Baseball, like one spring training game, like whatever. So it's not gonna be like
Drastic.
wildly different,
Yeah.
but the streaming is gonna increase.
I'm curious if it's going to be Apple TV because the last like 2 years that's what they've
Yeah.
been testing.
Well, then let's give a public service announcement that if you are a sports bar or any establishment that has TVs, up your accounts.
I need to watch my shitty Mariners at a bar.
I won't
Sorry.
even mention where it was, but I went somewhere locally last year when the game was on Apple Plus or Apple TV,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
They did not have it on because I tried to go somewhere other than Dino's, and then I
Yeah.
quickly learned
You can't.
So they dead ass were like, "Oh, well, we don't have that," and I'm like, "You guys, you're a chain restaurant.
The number
We're gonna cop the $10 a month Apple TV membership. It's cost one meal."
that is my mozzarella sticks.
No,
bitch.
like- So I left, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are leaving?" I'm like, "Yeah, you don't have the game."
that's why I came here to drink my drinks, eat my food,
Yeah,
and watch sports on
I'll
the
go to the
TV.
bar that actually.
Why do you have 12 TVs? What are they for?
Yeah, I won't name names, but I'm gonna tell Ari after this.
How many times have you and I though like gone to restaurants
Many.
and quite literally sat at the bar and asked like, "Hey,
Oh.
can we get this game on?" And they're like, "The what game?"
Yeah, we
Or,
need
like,
to be better.
"What channel?" I'm like, "Okay." And granted, I've worked in the food industry, so it's like I might be a little more, I don't know, on that shit.
Right.
But if I'm running a place and there are sports involved at this bar and there's 20 TVs on where people are obviously coming to watch games, when my servers and bartenders clock in, I am literally telling them what is 86th on the menu, what the specials are, and what games are on and what channel.
Facts.
Period, point blank.
Facts.
There is
And,
nothing more irritating than going in and hoping to watch the game and then they don't know what the hell you're talking about.
And like, I hate to be that person, but
And don't
I'm
look at me
asking
weird.
you to turn it on. Yeah,
Don't
and I
look at
don't
me
need
weird.
the attitude.
Don't look at me weird. I'm looking at you weird that you live under a rock.
No, I don't like
You
it.
work at a sports bar.
You're obviously not listening
Go work at a wine bar.
to this.
Yes.
Like-
And also, here's my business card.
Yeah, like, and also like, hope you're a fan. Clock in.
You need to be. Lord.
You know, we
Lord.
need to learn
You
something.
need to get educated.
So there's just a long-standing problem of sports are going streaming. So baseball, we're gonna run into that.
yeah, so basically, screw my cable.
Yeah. No, your cable is pointless. I don't have cable anymore, so
Yeah. that's sick.
awkward. But let's get into your Seattle Mariners, who, as we were recording Tuesday night, just won another game and scored double-digit runs.
Yeah, I didn't even know that we could do that.
For now, 4 out of 5 games this spring training, where they've scored 10+ runs. I don't think it happened 5 times the whole 2024 season.
No! Remember our fun differential at 1? Which means we were only winning games by 1 or scoring 1 run.
It's exhausting.
So, okay, but now this is going to piss me off.
Oh, because they're going to do this in
They're
spring
gonna
training.
do
and then
it.
the opening day, they're going to be like, goose egg.
No. We had our fun in Arizona, and now we're back in Seattle.
Well,
People-
once they hit the marine
Oh,
layer.
you're right. That's really what it is.
They're like, see what we can do in the Arizona sun?
No, because that's what pisses me off is that, so I'm like, so y'all can do it.
Oh, no, they can do
You're
it in
fully
dry,
capable.
in dry climates.
Yeah, dry climate when the sun is shining, it's 80 degrees, we're living good in Arizona, and then you come home and all of a sudden you forget how to play the damn sport.
Forgot. And let's make one thing clear here, Ari. We love the Mariners.
Oh, love the Mariners.
The way we are speaking about the Mariners, it's like the way you speak about your annoying like little brother that like you can't
Yeah,
get
it's
rid
how
of.
I
Like
talk
you
about my
love
boyfriend.
them. That's how I talk about her. Like, it's like,
It's out of love.
it drives me nuts, but like, we're stuck with them.
If we didn't care, we wouldn't be talking about it.
No.
And we wouldn't be so passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because we care.
No, we care so much.
More than our owners do.
No, we'll spend money on them.
I would definitely spend more than $5 in a bag of potato chips.
Well, my thing is, respectfully, ownership. If you're not going to spend money in the off season, I'm not either. So, like,
Facts.
I'm not pre-buying tickets.
Oh,
so, all of your season ticket holders have also gone down because, to that point, you guys want me to buy season tickets in the summer and you don't want to spend $1 on a player? Crazy.
Yeah, make that make sense.
And when we go back to the stadium in a few weeks, because, like, also, we're going.
No, we'll be there.
I'm there. You better lower your concession prices.
I'm not paying $18 for a fucking beer.
Absolutely not.
I'm so done with
Even
that.
I'm so done with game tickets being more than $30 for a team that isn't in the playoffs and your
Same.
stadium is not sold out.
Same.
So either lower the tickets and then might buy the concessions, but I'm getting a hot dog at Randy's outside the stadium anyways.
Shout out Randy.
So like that's whatever, but like make it make sense.
Last year when I saw, who was it? Was it like the White Sox or someone? It was someone that was like horrible last season.
Yeah.
And there were still people in the stands. And I'm like, let me guess, because the tickets are $5.
Well, exactly.
I'll do that.
Because at the end of the day,
baseball is half the time, let's just be honest, it is a social event.
Facts. I was going to say the exact
same
same
thing. It's so fun
thing.
to be at the stadium. It's fun to go with your friends. It's fun to go on a date.
It's in the summer.
It's fun to go by yourself. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I've been by myself.
Never done it, but I probably would. Like, it's just a fun place to be.
It's a social outing.
Yes.
And the whole day is fun. Like, especially like a sunny summer day game in Seattle is undefeated. But y'all have gotten me out of my mind asking me to spend $50 on a ticket.
Absolutely. And then going to the stadium and spend another $40, $50 on 2 beers. And God forbid if I want a pretzel and cheese.
Yeah. No, you're out of your mind.
If we were a, like, 3-time World Series champions, then, like, fine. You can maybe get a couple more bucks out of me. I get it.
That. Like, if you're going to a Dodgers game, you know what you're paying for. You're also paying for, like, history and, like, all these things. And, like, respectfully, Mariners, I'd rather you have, like, 2 less bobblehead nights.
No, same.
And lower the concessions prices.
Keep the hot dogs from heaven, though.
Fire. But, like, the same bobbleheads from Ichiro and Ken Griffey, like, respectfully.
I'm so done with them.
No,
I just, like... Yeah.
This is going to be the Ichiro season, though, which let him get his flowers, but, like, we only make bobbleheads from the 21 season, 2001.
I can't wait to see how many Ichiro bobblehead nights we have.
10. I think you can look them up right now. With that said, opening day at T-Mobile Park is March 27th. So we're about
I'm booked and busy.
1 month away.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we just talked so much shit. Love, hate, but... Do you want to buy tickets?
Absolutely. We're going. I'm seeing Ichiro throughout the first pitch.
No, we're Oh,
we actually have to get there in time.
I was gonna say then this might be the first game we actually have to make it for the first pitch and what's so crazy is Ari and I tailgate literally
3 hours ahead of time.
No, and like what I was gonna say, like 50 feet away from the stadium. Like it's on the same alleyway of the stadium, and we're still late.
Still late every time.
Yeah, but we're just like vibes,
and I see the line going in the stadium half the time.
Shout out to Gantry.
Shout out Gantry's.
See you again, Mariners.
It's also cheaper to get about 4 drinks there before the game than if I were to get 1 in the stadium.
So we're getting our lemon drop shots. Duh.
Lemon drop shots. Duh. So, no, yeah, we'll be there for sure.
We'll be there. Okay, March 27th, market. March is popping.
That's the start of our World Series.
Let's finish this up with some quick NBA updates.
Okay. Them lazy asses who don't want to play.
Please watch.
You know who I do like watching?
Who?
Anthony Edwards.
I can't get enough of him.
I can't get enough of him.
Anthony Edwards, Minnesota Timberwolves.
Love.
We have been saying we love Ant for ages. He's a hoot.
He don't give a damn.
No.
He literally was telling President Obama during the Olympics that he was the truth. That was his name. He's like, yeah, they know me as the truth.
Dude,
who talks to a president like that?
Just
and
know,
I love it.
If you're putting Ant around the mic on live TV.
Oh, yeah, he's saying something.
You're bleeping shit out.
Oh, He's saying something diabolical and very quotable.
So the Wolves just won an insane comeback win the other night.
They played
Yeah.
back-to-back versus, so the Timberwolves and the OKC Thunder played back-to-back. OKC obviously is first in the West.
Yeah.
They are an
Killing it.
absolute crazy team offensively. They did win the first game, and then Minnesota and then played again. And OKC was winning the whole game up until fourth quarter. They
Dude.
were up by 20 points. I think
20
it was.
points, and Ant came out of the game.
Yeah.
They took Ant out of the game because they were like, the game's over.
Yeah.
And the Wolves went on a 16-0 run
Yep.
with Ant on the bench.
Yeah.
And then the coach was like, "Whoa, gotta put Ant back in."
Oh, shit. Okay. Y'all still want to play?
Oh, okay. Fine, we're gonna
They
win.
saw those hockey games and go, no.
No,
We got to play, boys.
Adam Silver said, "Ring, ring."
Actually, funny story. I'm forgetting his name. Nikhail or something like that. Nikhail is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's cousin. He was on the
Whoa.
Timberwolves. And so he was...
Okay,
And he
fun.
came off the bench and was
That's
like...
fun.
And scored like, I don't know, a good amount of points off
So
the
they
bench.
come back. Ant does like an insane block to send him to overtime. Anyways, long story short, the Wolves win. But that matchup between the Wolves and the Thunder is quickly becoming like must-watch games.
Dude,
So
Sunday
fun.
night, I was like chomping at the bit to catch up on stupid Love is Bland.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I gotta watch this game. And I literally sat there and watched the
Bland
OKC.
is so insane.
I
Why?
got that part.
Side note, did we do Love is Blind in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and think that you weren't going to have a boring ass bland season with 5 dudes that look exactly the same with 0 seasoning?
No, I'm never going to Minneapolis. That's for
No,
sure.
if you guys wanted tourists to come,
Not a
we
good
ain't
look.
coming. Sorry.
Anyways. So, we love
Hey,
Ant.
but that's kind of on Minneapolis.
I
Isn't
know,
that in
isn't it?
Minnesota?
I think so.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah, I chose a different Minneapolis
No,
group of people
wow.
to watch.
Yeah, that wasn't
They're
it.
representing Minneapolis way better.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're in Minneapolis.
No clue. But they
I
must.
think I have family over there.
There can't be many major cities in the state of Minnesota.
Minnesota!
Is Minneapolis in Minnesota?
Oh my god, my mom is killing me right now. I think I have family there.
My parents. I had a map
Hey,
in my
Siri.
garage. No.
Is Minneapolis in Minnesota? Yes.
Okay. Whew. Oh my God, we went to college.
Oh my god.
Oh my Lord.
I
Okay, well, just
swear.
know that area is boring. That whole area.
Okay, another apparently fun team to watch that I haven't watched is the Detroit Pistons.
Oh my.
Detroit on top.
Oh my God, so 7-game winning streak for the first time in 10 years.
Yeah, last year I think they got 10 wins total.
Like these fans, you know what? Good for you because your Lions totally shit the bed for you.
I know. They
And-
said, "Oh, it's back on us
No,
again."
they were like, "Damn Lions! Now we have to watch the Pistons again."
No,
for, like,
literally.
their-
Imagine being a Detroit fan and you have like the Lions notoriously bad for years, and you have the Pistons.
Well,
The Lions are actually good, and then the Detroit's still pooping the bed the whole time, and then the Lions shit the bed, and now the Detroit Pistons are like, "Okay, it's back to us again. It's our
we'll try
turn.
again. We'll try again.
It's our turn."
Oh my God, God bless them. They're on a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Again, first time since 2024, 2015, or 2014,
Yeah.
15 season. So 10 years.
Super fun.
No good for them.
I saw like something after one of the games, and they were like, "We won another game,"
I'm dead.
and I was like, "Damn, yeah, y'all are on ESPN for a good reason now."
Right.
Super fun for them.
We're gonna be off here, but once you listen to this episode, you will have seen Luka play for the Lakers against the Dallas Mavericks for the first time in LA.
Yeah,
so
I think they play in Dallas at the end of this month. I
That's
think,
gonna be
which
insane.
That I'm
we'll do some social
Hoping
media
busy.
recaps of that because the timing's just not working out. But
Yeah.
did you see that Kyrie Irving is sporting a new look for this evening?
no, but is he still wearing his moccasins?
I'm not sure if he's wearing that, but he cut his facial hair, and let me tell you,
Wait, do we like it?
we like it.
Oh my god!
It's not like fully gone.
cut the tapes. Cut the tapes. I gotta go look.
No, cut the. Just keep it rolling. It's not fully gone. It's like cleaned up instead of having like big old beard.
Okay,
like,
yeah, he was
'cause,
kind of
like,
giving like
We're giving homeless.
Yeah,
like don't even get me started on James Harden. Like so unnecessary with that beard. But anyways, Kyrie Irving
Okay, love that.
Yeah, he's looking all right for this evening. But
A
I was
notable-
still confused with the
Feather earrings.
the feather earring.
with the moccasin basketball shoes. Like, I don't understand the vibe.
What did you used to call him?
I forget. I forget.
I gotta go back and figure that out.
An honorable mention because we talked about Draymond Green last week, talking about how he's
Was diabolical?
and claiming that the Warriors are going to be NBA champs.
Okay, so Ari and I are gonna Uno reverse. We did say though, like, catch us crazy, because every analyst is saying the same thing, like, bold statement.
Yeah.
But like, because we also saw like 2 games of
That's
you
the
and Jimmy
fun.
Butler.
That's the fun part of sports. You can make bold statements. How
Well,
many times have we said Mariners World Series champs?
They made bold statements, and it's still a bold statement because the Warriors are still in 9th place.
Yeah.
In the West, so like, you know, but they are like 4-1 with Jimmy Butler, 5-1.
Jimmy Butler is an absolute game changer to that team.
Yeah, he's scoring like 20-something points.
And I'm sorry, I don't know who thought that he wouldn't be.
I
Respectfully.
don't think that people necessarily think that he wouldn't be, but he doesn't help them in like the size category.
No, and I mean, like, it's also one of those things, like, if they would have traded from the beginning of the season, I'd be curious to see where they'd be in the
Right,
standings
and then maybe
now.
added something that they figured out was missing after this, but
Yeah.
they're kind of like Jimmy's it, and like this is our last shot. But
Yeah.
so it just, I mean, he's another shooter. He's averaging like
still
22 points a game or something.
Yeah, and I think about the West, there's obviously OKC Thunder and the
They're kinda
Mavs
smaller.
and the Lakers, you know. Yeah, but it's like
You run into it with like the Nuggets.
exactly. And it's
And
like
I just
that's
don't know what you do
yeah.
with that.
But I'm still taking them in the plan.
Oh, the thing about the Warriors is you have gamers.
And
Steph Curry's going to win you a game.
exactly, and players that have been doing this for a long fucking time.
Did you see they had obviously Steve Kerr mic'd up, as like I think they always have a coach mic'd up, and he was standing at the scorer's table when Jimmy Butler was like checking in, and Steph had shot like a crazy 3-pointer and it like went in and whatever, and like Steve Kerr said something of like kind of fun to watch or something, huh? And Jimmy Butler's like, it's nice to be on this side. But you know, when you don't have to like, Steph's not shooting something crazy and you have to be like, fuck,
No, literally, like, God damn it.
how do you
there
do
he goes
that?
again.
Now you're like, throw it
Yeah,
up there, baby.
that's my boy. Honestly, I genuinely love to watch Steph. He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
Always has been. I definitely bandwagon the Warriors when they're good. However, I did have Klay Thompson, go Cougs, to
Yep,
root for. We
yep.
didn't have a damn team, etc. I just will never understand the Steph Curry hate. And people saying that he ruined the game. I mean, the dude's a monster at
Right.
He's the best 3-point shooter ever. And it's
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
just relish in this. Shut the fuck up and relish in this.
Again.
because
And
he's so
he's
fun
just,
to
like,
watch.
He
He's
is-
cool.
I was
Is
gonna
he
say, like,
problematic?
Steph
No.
Curry is so unproblematic.
Bye.
He like doesn't have the drama. He doesn't
No.
like say rude shit. Like
Yes.
he's so unproblematic. If you're hating Steph Curry, you're just a hater.
Exactly.
And I have a problem with you
you're just
because as a
pissed 'cause
person, you're
never made a 3-point shot in your entire
No.
life. So you're
no.
pissed.
And you just have to be like living in your mom's basement. You're bored and like
Oh, yeah, we love couch coaches.
no couch coaches.
As we're sitting on a couch.
Coaching.
Coaching.
No, it's making me think of one of our recent TikToks we posted, and I loved this comment from one of our super fans, obviously. He's like, "Oh, anyone can have a podcast these days, huh?" And
Oh!
I was like, "Yep,
Yeah, I actually can. You can order the equipment wherever the hell you want.
you
and
can have
start
one
a
too."
podcast.
I will.
But you a bitch. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I want to reply. I'm like, "Yeah, and so
Sorry,
can
we're
you."
just big and back being boo, and you're not. Shut up and get out of my comments.
No, they're coming for us. Okay.
Last to wrap
crunch-
up the NBA news is Joel Embiid sucks, and I hate him. I'm kidding.
Dude, like, and go back to France. I'm so
Get
over
out.
the
I'm
attitude.
over him.
All Joel Embiid has done is come to America, join our team to win a gold medal,
Take
and
away an MVP.
and literally steal all of Philadelphia's money.
Dude.
So if you live in the city of Philadelphia, I'd be scared for him. because-
Highway robbery.
No, he is robbing the shit out of their team. Like,
Yeah.
this is insane.
Yes.
And y'all are letting him do it. And Philly, I need y'all to give me that Eagles energy.
That's what I don't understand.
Where's the
Are Eagles
76ers?
fans? Not 76ers fans?
I
Are
don't
they
know
the same?
because the energy, like the hateful energy, like getting mad at Nick Sirianni who just won you a Super Bowl is
Literally.
insane. I'm like, Joel Embiid is quite literally stealing your money.
So, he's just played in just 19 games this season and 39 games in 2023 to 2024.
Yep. And he is officially will own over 33.6 million of the 76ers cap space over the next 4 years.
And if you're wondering why that is such a big issue, is that this guy has been injury prone ever since he took the court, essentially. He had that great year, won MVP. I mean, he's an insane player. But to me, it's just like...
He's an insane in, like, his capability and his, like, physique and his build.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Like,
and, like, he's good when he plays. But my whole thing is everyone is saying, like, it's not his fault. He's injury prone and all these things. And I'm like, okay, here's the deal. You could be the best player on the planet. But at the end of the day, if you're not playing, you're just as good as the shitty person that's next to you that's playing.
And, like, that makes no sense to be like, it's not his fault. He's injury prone. Well, okay. Well, then that's the cards he was dealt with because Jokic isn't fucking saying that.
That's what I'm saying. And, like, I just don't understand why fans and people are like, well, he's injury prone. Like, you just need to go get right, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, to me, you just sound like a big what if. Because by you not playing because you're injury prone is the same reason as somebody's not playing because they're shitty.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah. You're not playing, so I have nothing to talk about.
Yes.
Bye. On to the next.
And I am just like...
It's unfortunate, but
it's unfortunate, but again, it's also giving weird vibes because his injuries have been very like, oh, it's his knee, and then it's not his knee, and now it's his knee again, but he won't get surgery.
It sounds like he should have got surgery.
Yeah, and it's giving... So they're even... Now, the new update is like, again, the Philadelphia 76ers staff and doctors are like trying to like talk about other treatments and then, like maybe it's surgery. I think it's him being like, no, I don't need surgery. Yeah. But then it's like, but you're also not playing. So like,
exactly. I think that
he's robbing from you.
Exactly. You wrap up the season, you go get surgery, and then you rehab, and let's see what the fuck you're about.
Yeah, and go get surgery right now. What are we doing sitting on the bench just not getting surgery?
Maybe you shouldn't have played in the Olympics if you're that banged up and hurt. Just saying. Because then maybe, I don't know, Jason Tatum or someone could have played.
Yeah, I don't quite understand it. I just think that if you're not, like, outraged by him, and also there's no competition, whether him and Joker, that's not even a debate anymore.
I'm, like, starting to love Joker.
He's so unproblematic.
He's so unproblematic. He's hilarious. I keep, like, I don't know what I've done to my algorithm.
Do you think him just go riding his horses?
I think I liked one video. No, him and Luca's relationship.
Oh,
it's so funny.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like he's coming out of his shell a little more. Like, I'm seeing more press conferences where he just has funny ass shit. He does not care. He looks like the most unathletic person you'll ever see on the court, ever. Mm-hmm. He looks absolutely gassed running back and up and down the court. But he's literally the best player in the league. Yeah. Like, he's so good. No one can defend him. And he just looks like he shows up like, another fucking day on the court. Another day just schooling these Americans.
Literally. At least he's, like, doing it where he's not just coming to the U.S. and, like, stealing from us and then, like, going home.
If I am a Sixers fan, I mean, they just got blown out by the Chicago Bulls, who I think they're, like, damn
who's
near
on
one
them
of the
anymore because
worst
Zach
teams.
LaVine is down in Sacramento.
Actually playing ball.
No, scoring 40 points.
No, yeah. The Bulls are, like, trash now, and they blew the Sixers out of the effing water.
Makes sense.
And Paul George, who they also just signed a massive contract to for I don't know what reason, because
he's a name.
He is washed.
Yeah, but he's a name.
Yeah, and they signed him. Even Paul George just said after the game that they're not a playoff contending team. They don't have the culture or the experience or something like that.
Can you imagine if your main player is sitting on the bench, but, like, we're not getting surgery because I'm, like, not really hurt, but, like, I'll be here and I'll take up your cap space and I'll take your money.
Have the audacity to say, we're just not a playoff contending team.
I could not be on that team.
Why can't we just fire athletes?
The energy is probably insanely lethal. I know. Fire. This is a fire athlete stan account.
I think that, no, absolutely. Because, like, a lot of, like, sports shows will talk about what's the biggest, like, failure or what's whatever between the Sixers and the Suns. And I'm like, the Suns is just frustrating because we just don't have depth on the bench.
There's, like, and the meshing is not being meshed.
Exactly. But the thing with the Sixers is, like, no, they have talent. They just, I don't know why they're signing all these injury. Get Anthony Davis on the damn team.
No,
Let's
you
sign
might as
every
well.
injury-prone player that's over the age of 32, 33.
What about Ben Simmons?
And see what
Who
happens.
signed him? Did they?
I don't
That
know.
seems right. But like since like executive orders are like going around and we're signing them things, like
I want
it's
them
nobody's better.
to
I
send
want-
me an email and telling me what they do in order to get better at their position, and I will see if I will let them keep their job.
I'm signing. We're putting an executive order in for if you are not playing the sport that you are literally that's your job, that's your
Then, like-
profession, then you get fired.
Yeah, and hurry up. My fries are getting cold. Throw them in the bag. Bye. Bye. I've
Because like
I've had it.
I have friends getting fired
Yeah. I
for
quite
like
literally do.
going to work.
Yeah.
So
I literally do.
So
I'd like to propose that as well for athletes that are not playing.
You don't get to have my money.
No.
Okay, rant over. We're gonna rattle off the standings, like top 5 in each division. Starting with the Eastern Conference, you have Mavs at number 1.
Dude, the Mavs are fire.
Celtics at 2.
the Cavs.
Or Cavs. Oh my God, not the Mavs.
Are we dyslexic?
I was reading it too, like thinking.
The Cavs.
The Eastern Conference Cavs are at number 1.
They're fire.
Celtics
Donovan
at
Mitchell.
2. Knicks at 3. Bucks at 4 and Pacers at 5. I do have to say, I knew I'm doing top 5, but number 6 is the Pistons,
We
and
just
that just
gotta say
makes
that.
me laugh.
No, yeah.
Eastern Conference is just like weird compared to the West for us. I think we're a little biased, but anyways, Western Conference number 1, OKC, 2 Denver Nuggets, 3 Memphis Grizzlies, 4 Los Angeles Lakers, 5 Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a stretch.
For our sons.
Oh, well, I put them in there. The Suns are, towards the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
But, so are the Warriors. So you never know.
Mavs are down there too.
You never know.
But they have a hospital team, so
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this season plays out. I'm kind of riding with the Cavs, although I think the Celtics will.
Yeah.
Celtics are still the NBA
They're
champs.
around.
I don't know why we're forgetting that.
Nope. Favorited to win it again.
And why do we hate Jason Tatum? I love the guy.
Yeah.
I know he's cutie patootie, but also like he's a good player and he's so unproblematic. What is with the Jason Tatum hate?
Is our episode unproblematic this week?
Unproblematic king, stand up,
Yeah.
rise up.
Okay, tried it. The Mariners segue is insane.
Rise up.
Rise. Trident's up. Okay, with that said, that wraps up this week's episode.
I gotta give you a fucking trident.
As we, I want it right here. We're gonna put a trident up right here for the video. You'll see it on social media, but to emphasize it again, March 15th, Shaking Up the Game, sports trivia at Dino's. Come get day drunk with us because there's
Yeah.
nothing like a day drunk.
No.
It's insane. Or don't drink. I don't know. Do whatever
Do
makes you
whatever
happy.
you want. Just fucking show up.
And we will give a plug as we do that Dino's has fire food,
Oh, yeah.
fire service.
Yeah.
The vibes are high.
Yeah, we would not put you guys somewhere like whack.
No. And they play games.
Yeah.
Like sports games.
Yeah,
on
there's
the TV.
that's the thing is we can always count on the game
facts.
be whatever game being
Yeah.
on the TVs. One of their a million TVs,
Yeah.
might I add,
Oh my god.
at Dino's Pub.
Okay, hire us.
Dino's Pub and Eatery.
Okay.
Is that what it goes by?
Yeah, probably.
Whatever.
Okay, well, happy week.
Woo!
Next time we'll see you guys is in March, so love you
Alright.
guys.
XOXO.
Shakers.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Yeah, shaking up the game. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Yeah, shaking up the game.
Cut the tapes.